Hi everyone. Let us come back to our headlines. Nagaland 16 new COVID positive cases and 92 recoveries on August 22. Endangered Madagascar moth spotted in Nagaland district. Assault on doctor, NIDA demands immediate action. DC Dimapur orders independent inquiry. Schools and colleges under NBSE asked to conduct exams. Students in Zunapata log in from Hilltop for online exams. Logayukta to reply in Supreme Court with evidence. Sender asks states not to put restriction on interstate movement of people, goods. NSCN IM suspends law and order team. India to have COVID-19 vaccine by 2020 end. Naga student wins global competition. PTCSU rises poor telecom network issue. Nagaland 16 new COVID positive cases and 92 recoveries on August 22. Nagaland reported 16 new COVID-19 positive cases and 92 COVID-19 recoveries August 22, 2020. Updates Nagaland Health Minister S. Pangiform. Nagaland Health Minister S. Pangiform in his tweet updated that out of 723 samples tested, 16 new COVID-19 positive cases have been confirmed. Necessary contact tracing have been activated, updated the Health Minister. 12 cases are from Kohima, 2 in Tunsang, 1 each in Voka and Longlang, informed Pangyu. Endangered Madagascar moth spotted in Nagaland. A newly created Nagaland district had a visitor, the Madagascar moth, on August 21, 2020. During the dedicatory program of newly constructed Deputy Commissioner Office Chamber. The Madagascar moth is native to the rainforest of Madagascar, although endangered in the wild due to habitat loss. The Madagascar moth has been bred in captivity. Assault on doctors. NIDA demands immediate action. DC Dimapur orders independent inquiry. The Deputy Commissioner Dimapur, Rajesh Sundararajan, IAS, directed to carry out an independent inquiry on the alleged assault on Dr. Atosa Votsa, pathologist, COVID-19 sample collection center, Tumukuruma, Dimapur by Indian Reserve Battalion, IRB personnel, on the night of August 21, 2020, and submit the report on or before August 25, 2020. The assault case took a serious turn as Nagaland in Service Doctors Association NIDA Dimapur unit stepped in with a charter of demands, asking for immediate suspension of the personnel involved within 24 hours and proceed action for termination. Impartial judicial inquiry into the incident. Bear the medical expenses incurred during the course of treatment and compensation of the damaged property were the other demands made by NIDA. Failing to take action, the medical fraternity want to take its own course of action. Schools and colleges under NBSE asked to conduct exams. The Nagaland Board of School Education NBSE in a notification issued on August 21 has informed all the heads of higher secondary schools and colleges registered under the board that midterm examination for class 11 and 12 will be conducted either through online or offline mode. It stated that schools and colleges can make use of the questions given in the question bank to prepare the test item for the midterm examination. Before the midterm is conducted, the school may send some questions to the students to familiarize them, but the whole set of questions in the question bank should not be sent to them, it stated. Schools and colleges, while working on the question, should ensure that the teacher prepares the question to be sent in batch-wise, as per the design of the question paper, it added. It notified that the midterm examination shall be conducted for the full allotted marks in each subject. and stated that the submission of results will be only on the external examination marks. Students in Zunapata log in from Hilltop for online exams. Online classes and examination continue to be a struggle for students in remote areas of Nagaland. And while the majority of the students do not own a smartphone, even the handful that do face the issue of poor network coverage. Pictures and video clips of students from Zuruho village in Zunapata district writing examination in the forest have been widely circulated on social media platforms. It showed how the villagers found a unique solution to tackle the poor internet connectivity. It was a daily hike for the students as young as 9-year-old to walk and climb 3 to 15 kilometers to the hilltop to access the internet for their online classes and exams. The sport has now turned into a camp for the students. Zuruho Baptist Church pastor Zikavi Avomi joined forces with the students and built a small camp in the only area where internet is accessible. Avomi in the video can be heard saying that since there was no network coverage in the village, he would hover around in search of network. He claimed to have discovered the network coverage spot by chance in the forest while collecting soil. The pastor said that along with the students' union, they provided smartphones to the students while have helped them to communicate with their teachers while appearing online exams. Logayukta to reply in Supreme Court with evidence. Against the backdrop of right petition filed in Supreme Court by the state government seeking cessation of powers and functions of Nagaland Logayukta, Justice Uma Nath Singh, the coordinator officer of the Logayukta, has said that the Logayukta will submit its reply to the Supreme Court with evidence. When contacted, the officer claimed that the facts were distorted and therefore Logayukta will respond to Supreme Court with enough evidence. It may be mentioned that the state government had approached the Supreme Court to arbitrate the actions of state Logayukta, who it claimed to have made several arbitrary demands. In this regard, a 3-judge bench of Chief Justice of India S.A. Bodhi and Justice A.S. Bopana and V. Ramasubramanian sought a response from the Logayukta within 2 weeks' time. Center asked states not to put restriction on interstate movement of people, goods. The central government has asked all states to ensure that there should be no restriction on interstate and intrastate movement of persons and goods during the ongoing unlocking process. In a communication to Chief Secretaries of all states and union territories, Union Home Minister Ajay Bhala said there were reports that local level restrictions of movements were being imposed by various districts and states. Drawing attention to the Unlock 3 guidelines, Union Home Secretary said such restrictions are creating problems in interstate movements of goods and services and are impacting supply chains, resulting in disruption in economic activities and employment. The Unlock guidelines clearly state that there shall be no restriction on interstate and intrastate movements of persons and goods, he said in the letter. NSCN-IM suspends Law and Order team. NSCN-IM through its MIP has informed that the Law and Order team initiated by the Ministry of Kilo Affairs GPRN to enforce surveillance over illicit trade and business has been suspended till further order. MIP said that no person is authorized to deal in such case without the knowledge of the Kilo Minister. Strict action would be taken against any person who defy the order, it added. India to have COVID-19 vaccine by 2020 end. Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare Harsh Vardhan said that the country will have a vaccine against deadly coronavirus by the end of the year. Speaking to reporters here, he said that a COVID-19 vaccine is likely in the next 4 to 5 months. I hope that if everything goes well, India will have access to a coronavirus vaccine by the end of 2020, he tweeted later. The ministry said that one of the 3 COVID-19 vaccine candidates has entered the 3rd phase of the preclinical human trial. According to V.K. Paul, head of the National Task Force on COVID-19, the vaccine candidate entering the 3rd phase has yielded encouraging results in initial phases of its trials. Naga student wins global competition. Tongtin Longcher of Class 12 Delhi Public School DPS Dimapur was adjudged as one of the winners, Senior 1 category, in the public speaking competition organized by the Noble Youth International Model United Nations. A press release by the school informed that 150 participants representing 15 countries from across the globe participated in the competition. It said the preliminary round consisting of recorded video submission on given topics from August 1 to 10. The second round of the competition was conducted online for 2 days on August 11 and 12, wherein each selected participant had to deliver extempore speech on 2 topics. PTCSU raises poor telecom network issue. Pek Town Chekisang Students Union (PTCSU) has expressed dismay over poor telecom network at Pek Town, adding that it has adversely affected the online class and examination. That's all for now. To get such latest news, don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you.